it's 8 o'clock, and I know you're wondering, what is she doing out at 8 o'clock? Well, I'm at the Mervyn Peck Ambassador Hotel, and Glitz Africa, they're at it again. They're unveiling their magazine this time around, and it's going down right here at the Mervyn Peck Ambassador Hotel. They have three beautiful, stunning ladies on their front cover, and these are not unknown ones. They are personalities that you and I admire. They've got actress Nana Ama Mcbrown, Joselyn, Dumas, and Yvonne Okoro on their front page. But what went into the selection of these three iconic, beautiful ladies? And really, what's their 20th issue about? I don't have the answers. I'm sure you don't know. So why don't you come along and let's find out. So there's a little letter from my lover. A cocktail party was organized at the Mervyn Peck Ambassador Hotel to officially launch the 20th issue of the Glitz Magazine. Dubbed Queens of the Park, the 20th issue did not only feature three leading actresses, namely Yvonne Okoro, Nana Ama Mcbrown, and Joselyn Dumas, but also featured some notable showbiz bloggers. Though well attended, the magazine unveiling event did not see actress Yvonne Okoro and Joselyn Dumas attend. Claudia Luma is the publisher and editor-in-chief of the magazine. Claudia, you're looking beautiful as always.
Thank you very much.
So tell us about this one, this 20th issue. What don't we know about this one?
I think it's very humbling for us. I mean, starting a magazine like this, that nobody was really doing anything like this, and coming in not knowing whether it's going to work or it's going to sustain it. But for me, why I kept pushing it even when it wasn't making sense business-wise was I love telling stories. I love telling stories in a very tasteful manner, and I feel like, you know, we have to have our own platform that celebrates our own people. Nobody's going to do it for Ghana. So I think that's what kept me going, and the joy you see on people, like faces, when the magazine come out and when the events come out. So this being a 20th issue as well, we're celebrating ladies in film. So on the cover you find the leading ladies in movies, Nana Ama, Joselyn, Dumas, Yvonne Okoro, which is amazing. We have some bloggers as well there, because I believe the media from day one has been part of Glitz. We're here today because they supported us, they told our story, and they've been part of her. So we wanted to get into their life a little bit to also celebrate them as well. So we have them in there as well. And our usual content as well, you know, it's a new year as well. I mean, it's the first quarter of the year. So we wanted to share stories about how things that will help us throughout the year. So it's a beautiful issue.
But what really went into the selection of these beautiful, iconic women and the bloggers as well?
I think when we have every issue is themed. So when we have a theme, then I mean we sit around as editorial board and we go through who has a story, because we know our audience very well. So we want to make sure who do we feature that our audience will appreciate. They have a story, because for us it's about your story. Is it going to make sense to our readers? Do you have something inspiring? You know, it's not about your name or if you have money or you're beautiful, nothing like that. It's all about stories. And we felt like all of these people have really nice stories, inspirational stories, that when people read it will inspire them, or if they want to go and blog, if they want to be in movies, or they want to do, you know, be writers, it will be good for them. So that's how we go through our selection.
So now you have three ladies on the cover. That's Joselyn, Nana Ama, and Yvonne Okoro. Nana Ama is here, but I can see Joselyn and Yvonne Okoro. What happened?
No, they're all holidaying. They're having fun. But yeah, they are all with us in spirit. They, you know, they've all sent messages. They can't wait to see the issue. So we're very happy.
Actress Nana Ama Mcbrown was appreciative of her feature. I am very, very honored to have one of the ladies right here with me. She's not someone that you don't know. She's actress Nana Ama Mcbrown, and oh, she's looking very pretty in a blue dress.
Oh, thank you so much.
Is this your first time, first of all?
Oh, yeah, this is my first time, and we all know about Glitz, the quality of the magazine, and how far it goes, and I just had to accept the invitation and to support a sister, a woman doing a good thing, and me being part of it. It was a pleasure.
Right.
Yeah.
So how would you, if I ask you to sum up your whole experience in one word, how would you describe it?
You see, I've always been in front of camera and know that, so it wasn't a new thing. But the fact that I'm helping a sister to do something good that she's so used to or she's good at, it was a pleasure for me, first of all. But I went with the aim to support her and also be part of her good thing. You know, yeah.
I mean, you did well. I mean, they had 3 ladies on the cover, and out of the 3 ladies, you were the only one that I've seen. I asked Claudia earlier about it, and she says, you know, they're both holidaying. But I think your presence here says a lot about the support you're talking about.
Yes, I am. I mean, I was supposed to go to Takoradi today with Lydia Forson and Pusha for a movie premiering, Side Chick Gang. But because it's tomorrow evening, I had to postpone my journey to tomorrow morning so that I go with the first flight to Takoradi. And basically I had to postpone it because I just feel like I am on the cover and I know about the date and I have to be here. You know, it wouldn't be so nice that I have the opportunity or I can make that and I disappoint myself. I really hate to disappoint myself because I feel like, yes, Takoradi show, it would have been good for me to be there because I had a lot of interviews scheduled for me today. But I had to beg them and say, I'll make it up to them tomorrow just to be here. Yeah.
Now, before I let you go, I've been asking people this question about fame. As a celebrity, as a personality, what do you think about fame?
Really? I feel like I'm just working like everybody or somebody will wake up and go to his or her office. I really don't want to see myself as a star. I see myself as a hard-working woman who is always climbing higher towards her dream. So I think if you see yourself as a star now, you stop shining.
Right. I'm asking you this question because, you know, recently we had an interview with Payday, and he spoke about how, you know, sometimes as celebrities, you guys are forced to live like you're not humans. You live famous lives forgetting that you're human.
Well, I live according to my salary. So if you see me driving a G-Wagon, it is because I can afford. I don't live because Beyonce is living the life. I definitely cannot live my life like Beyonce because my revenue is not as much as Beyonce, you know. So I live my life, I cut my coat according to my size, according to the way I am brought up. Whatever you see me wearing, it is my own. Whatever car you see me driving, it is my own. And I plan everything. If I want to drive the next 2020 Range Rover, I started now. I start saving the money now. And then I'm not shy to say that maybe I'll sell the old one and then I add up. I don't need to keep the same car, I mean, to prove a point, you know. So it's just you, the human being. You have to live your life. I live my life the way I want it.
But you know, as a celebrity, sometimes when you hear stories being reported about you, negative, positive, how does it make you feel? For instance, like the one I recently heard about people claiming that you force yourself on your husband, you're trying to make...
Charlie, don't mind the people. Do they live with me in my house? Do they know how happy we are? You see, my husband is naturally the quiet one, and he's so sweet when we're out of the crowd, you know. And I am the wife. I am the first, and I probably will be the last. I wouldn't want to speak that I'll be the only wife, but he hasn't promised me to have a second wife, you know. And we are married couples. I don't tell him to go with me somewhere before he gets up. He knows my schedule. He's my manager, and he knows that he has to support the wife. You know, I don't force anybody to do anything for me. First of all, I can do most of the things, and I do them on my own. Right. But I am his wife, and he also has to see to it that I go and come back safely. And he's not doing anything, and he wants to come with me. So, but if you want to look at the videos and judge him, it is your own case, because we are so happy wherever we are. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I don't care about what the people say. I am not lying to you. He's there with me. Yeah, he decided to come. I said, babe, let's go. Do you understand? babe, I'm not feeling well. Yeah, he knows that I can go and come, but he wants to come with me. And he's naturally that shy person. So if you're home and you feel like my husband is not smiling and it is your problem, pray about it.
Some of the things I heard them say was that, you know,
sweetheart, he's here with me, right? I am the celebrity. Of course, when you have it, you flaunt it. He is my husband. He is my husband. And whether he smile or frown, he continues to be my husband. So, if you want to judge the video and say, all sort of things, come on. We're going back home to sleep. Oh. Yes, we know ourselves. We love ourselves. And do I care about what the people say? Please, please.
Mama, thank you very much.
I don't care.
Tell me how you stand. You stand. Amayal Debra, Eugene Osafonkansa, popularly known as Nkokonsa, Felix Adomako Mensah, otherwise known as Zion Felix, Aaron Safuini Afo, known as Ronnie, is everywhere, and Victor Adeyemi Adebayo, also known as Yemi Baba, are bloggers who were featured in the magazine. So like you heard Claudia say, they featured bloggers this time around in the 20th issue. And I have here, standing right here with me, is Eugene Osafonkansa. He's a blogger. I'm sure you've heard about Konkonsa. Yeah, he's the famous in Konkonsa, GH Paparazzi. How do you feel being featured in a magazine as Glitz?
I mean, for the first time, I feel like a star. I mean, I've always been hiding from the cameras. I've always been hiding from the limelight. But, I mean, see myself in the magazine. I now understand how some of the stars feel like 10 gods when they are hailing them and all. I feel very good. Yeah.
So what's next for you? I mean, after being featured in a magazine like this, what's next? What are you going to do extraordinary to get featured in, you know, magazines like this?
Oh, I think that it's just getting innovative, bringing up things that doesn't exist already, looking at what is happening now in what I do when it comes to blogging, radio, and then doing something different. I won't put it out here, but the most important thing is that I want to start chasing the celebrities. That's the whole idea of the Konkonsa. The way they do paparazzi in America, I want to start doing that. I want to start going to their houses to take pictures without them knowing, climbing trees and trying to get pictures of them, going to their churches and getting pictures, because I think that we are becoming a bit lazy, if I should speak the truth. We just take pictures from their pages and posts, and then stories trending, they will do stories and post it on our website. But I think that people need to get raw information, raw news. So if you ask me, that is the next idea. I'm going to chase the celebrities wherever they are, their churches, their houses, their workplaces, on set, everywhere.
You're going to consider the risk, because if you're going to chase someone and the person is not comfortable with that,
I've been attacked as a journalist before. I've been beaten as a journalist before, so I think I understand. I know where I'm going. I have at least 2 lawyers behind me who are going to tell me, okay, you can post this, you can't post this. And even if they sue me, I'm sure, Charlie, even if they jail me, I'll be happy to be jailed on the job. Okay. Yeah, so I'm very happy, and that is the next phase for Konkonsa.
So right now I'm feeling very beautiful, I'm feeling very blessed, and feeling very lucky because I am flanked by 2 handsome gentlemen. And these are not just gentlemen, they're actually bloggers. They were featured in the 20th issue of Glitz Magazine. Zion Felix, the very famous Zion Felix, is here with me. How do you feel being featured in the 20th issue of Glitz Magazine?
I feel honored being featured in this particular edition, because looking at the past editions and the caliber of people that they've interviewed them and they've featured them, I think I'm gradually getting there, because seeing the likes of former First Lady Konadu Ajiman, the Omotoles, the Dumelos, the Okoros, and then also getting featured on the same platform, I think is an honor, and it tells that I'm doing something right, that I should continue doing it.
Ronnie is everywhere. He's also a blogger. Very fine gentleman. Ronnie, what can you tell us about your experience?
Okay, now to be very candid with you, I mean, it was so great of an experience, because I mean, one day I was just relaxing at home. I had a phone call, I mean, from an anonymous person, and you know, I hardly even pick up like strange numbers. But that day, I mean, my instincts were telling me that no, I'm supposed to pick up this call. So I did, and the person was like, okay, am I speaking to Ronnie's everywhere? I was like, yeah. The person was like, okay, I'm from Glitz Africa, and you've been nominated as part of the top 5 male bloggers in Ghana, and you're going to be featured in our next edition of our magazine. So when are you due for like interview and photo shoots and stuff? I was like, whoa, I mean, that's pretty much amazing. So I mean, the day finally came when, you know, we had that same phone call, and then we came on set. I mean, trust me, like, it was fun. We even shot on a Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah, so after church, I had to hurry to Glitz Africa office. And trust me, it was an amazing experience. I mean, it was just amazing. Trust me. Yeah.
Give me, how are you doing?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you doing too?
I'm doing great. I mean, Yemi, you're being featured in a magazine. How does it feel?
I feel good. Normal, you know, just like most features I've done. I want to say it's beautiful. One thing with Glitz is, you know, there's something just pretty about it. And when I was called to do this, I first asked, what am I going to say in Glitz, you know, but, you know, we don't run short of words. So, but I think it came out lovely. I saw what I said, word for word, you know, they did not add or subtract. And I think in Ghana, we can say this is one of the best magazines we have. So we just have to appreciate it. And thanks to the entire team. And I had fun during my photo shoot and the main interview. I ate, I drank. In fact, it was like, I didn't even know, I've forgotten almost all what I said. So seeing everything today is like, you know, remembering everything. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And I must say, congratulations to Claudia and her team.
You're a blogger. You're always, you know, writing about celebrities. You're writing articles about them, writing stories about them. Now, you're being featured in a magazine. You're being asked the questions. They're writing about you. Did the experience make you sort of appreciate celebrities or personalities more?
Just like I said, they asked me a question about just what you're saying about my appreciation of celebrities. I've always said it. All those that know me will tell you that I respect every celebrity. I respect every star because, as I said in my interview, I love to put myself. I don't put myself like I'm even working for. I put myself like a fan. You see, when you put yourself as a fan, you appreciate them more. They go through a lot to get to where they are. If there's an event, you need to see how these celebs what they go through to be on the red carpet. Then you appreciate them more. You know, just as sometimes some of the wannabes or celebrities always want to outshine the hard work of the celebs. But I appreciate all celebs. I appreciate them, and appreciating them today, tomorrow, it will not change. I still appreciate and I love them. And I pray for them because when they are not there, I'm out of business. Do you understand?
I do.
So
But, you know,
I pray for them to make more money so I can charge them more.
Personally, like, it was a normal thing for me because I think I've been interviewed several times because I do other things aside the blogging, but getting featured on that particular platform, you know, this is a very, very huge platform. Glitz Africa is a very huge platform because they sell to millions of people around the world.
Okay.
So getting that particular platform, I think, is an honor because it will promote me more than how I am right now. So now I'm expecting bigger brands to be calling me from tomorrow so that
But would you say that, you know, the experience made you appreciate celebrity and your lifestyles more?
Yeah, I think being featured there tells that, as I said earlier, tells that I'm doing something great, that I should continue. And then getting a Joy FM morning show host to interview you, it's not a joke, you know. Getting a whole Joy FM morning show host to interview you for Glitz Africa, I think it tells that you're doing something right. That's basically what I can say.
Thank you very much, Zion Felix. But Zion Menko. So I'm done with Zion Felix.
Yeah, I mean, it did. I mean, just like the new word that has come up. I mean, accolades. I guess I mean, for the past years we've been doing this, and I think it's also time that probably the society also gives back to us. I mean, because we've done really a lot and we've done amazing stuff. I mean, to write stories, I mean, to go for events like day in, day out. I mean, sometimes you even have to, I call something opportunity cost. Sometimes you have to forgo other programs even just to be able to attend some. And sometimes, if you're not so careful, I mean, they hold grudges against you because they feel like, okay, you didn't come for my event, and then you went for this person's event. Right. And so, I mean, just as you said, the table stands and the honors was due to us. I mean, we're interviewed. I mean, as for me, interviews has always been a part of my life. So being interviewed, I mean, it was fun, it was awesome, it was great. I mean, that's my life.
Will your appreciation of them also make, will it affect the way you write about them now?
If you know me so well, they will tell you, Yemi Baba, I can eat with you, I'll still correct you. It doesn't make me superhuman. I just think sometimes you may not be seeing what's happening. I am out there. Remember, I say I see them, I attend to them as a fan. Yes. So it doesn't change my judgment. They are right, they are right, they are wrong, they are wrong.
Tell me more, you said,
Well, that wraps everything up. It's been a wonderful experience if you ask me. I came, I saw, and I'm still seeing beautiful ladies all around. 20th issue, I think it's been great. It's been great if you ask me. And so, reporting for JoyNews, my name is Noella Karen Yali.